Hey, what's going on, guys? Woke up to some really great news. I'm very excited to share this story. I'm here on vacation, but I thought I gotta get this one out. I just woke up to this news, and I apologize in advance if this video is not as edited as my normal regular content, but as I am on vacation, I do have to make this one short. Now, on to the topic today. The FDA has just announced that in 3 short weeks from now, they're going to be voting to make it illegal to have Red 3 and potentially Red 40 as well banned from all of our food supply. This is an incredible development. If you haven't already been aware, all of our food colorings here in North America, especially the United States, are filled with caustic chemicals that we know as food dyes. Red 40, Red 3, Yellow 5, Blue 1 and 2. These are the big ones that a lot of us in the health space try to avoid like the plague. Unfortunately, and it's in almost everything. As far as candy goes, Red 40, Yellow 5, and Blue 1 and 2, it's going to be in everything. Your Skittles, your Starburst, etc. But it's not just in the candy, it's also in a lot of our snacks as well. Doritos, Takis, you name it. Most of these foods are going to be covered in these caustic chemicals we know as food dyes. Now in Europe, they don't have this problem. Europe is light years ahead of us, the United States, when it comes to food regulation. They don't have to worry about these chemicals in the food because it's simply illegal to have them. But over here, that's not the case. So why is this such a big deal? Simply stated, many of these food dyes, these chemicals, have been shown to be cancerous. But beyond that, they've also shown that they may potentially lead to learning disabilities in young children. And beyond that, in male adults and also women as well, they can cause hormonal imbalances to the point of potentially even causing fertility issues with women and also lowering sperm count for men. Now in this video, I'm not going to go over every single symptom and tie it to a food dye, but the research is out there that can show you these food dyes do lower the health of your reproductive organs, they can cause learning disabilities in children, and worst of all, they can be cancerous. So the FDA is now going to bring it to a vote to get rid of these chemicals from our food. This is just the first step. This is going to be something that I believe it has a domino effect. If we see the food dyes become illegal, we're probably going to see more developments in other spaces. For example, preservatives like the sodium nitrate and nitrites that is in all of our bacon, any sort of canned meat, all of these will be found in that. It can also help us get towards what I consider the final boss of the food industry, which is going to be the seed oils. So this is the first development that's going to be putting us in that direction. It has me very excited. As some of you may know, recently we had an election in the United States. Donald Trump was elected, and with that, he has chosen Robert F. Kennedy to be the head of this health administration. This is an amazing development, but oddly enough, it's not actually RFK that's bringing this vote to the FDA. This seems to have developed on its own. But by having RFK in the administration, it means that we're going to have a continuous effect. These things are going to get pushed through. I'm very excited for that because, as many of you know, I'm a very health conscious person. Been trying to push society into a more natural state. A lot of the chemicals that are in our products cause far more problems for us than they actually solve. These would be our soaps, deodorants, toothpastes, you name it. Most of these things have very nasty side effects. If you've been using them your whole life, you might not even realize they're the source of many of your problems. But once you remove these from your diet and from also your skincare and hygiene routines, you start to realize many of the things that you were suffering from go away. Things like acne, rashes, blotches on the skin, those are just going to be the surface level problems that go away. Underneath the hood, much more is going on. Removing these cancerous chemicals from our bodies, it's going to make less people susceptible to cancer. Now, we may not see cancer go away entirely in our lifetimes, but anything that can reduce it is going to be a good thing. Beyond that, this also does help with obesity. Now, sure, the food dyes may not directly be involved with obesity, but by making our food industry a little bit more stable, a little bit more regulated, and getting a lot of the chemicals out of it, all of these things are going to work in tandem to help us get to a society that is more healthy. Now, for you as an individual, what you could come to expect if this does go through, you may see the rise of prices in other items, specifically beetroot. Beetroot has been shown to be a way that you can add red food coloring. A lot of natural products are already using it. But if Red 3 and Red 40 become illegal to use, it's going to be the only option many of these food companies have. So you could expect the price of beets to go up possibly dramatically. This is debatable for some people whether or not this is a good thing. Beets have been shown to be a superfood, are filled with antioxidants, many vitamins, many minerals. It's part of the superfood class. If you're someone that already enjoys beets, maybe this is a situation where you may see that price dramatically increase. So I would say brace for impact. We're not certain yet, but it could definitely go there. Furthermore, as we move away from these food dyes, also expect to see a reduction in preservatives, also a reduction in the seed oils. You may actually find that some of our food prices go up for a little while until we have better alternatives and the logistics are in place for a lot of these things to be moved out and for the more healthy side of things to be moved in. In the short term, food prices might increase, hygiene products might increase in terms of price, but long term, I do believe these would eventually go back down to their regular levels. You would have all the benefit of the healthy products that you see in the stores already labeled as natural. Well, these would just become the default products. They're already out there and they're already available, but the market size is obviously not as large as being the entire market. And when it goes towards being the entire market, well, I guess I'm just saying embrace for any economic changes that come with that. But as a whole, this is a very exciting development for us in the fitness and the health community. This is something that we've been talking about in some cases for over 10 years or more. We're finally starting to see some of these nasty side effects being brought to the public eye, and it's gaining mainstream attraction. I'm very excited to see where things go in 2025 and 2026. I'm going to be covering a lot more of this in the near future. I'm hoping that you guys enjoy these videos. I'm on vacation, so I won't be able to show you guys quite as much in this video, but this development had me so excited that I knew I had to shoot something. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel and like the video if you haven't already. I've got to get back out in the sun. I hope you guys are enjoying your winter holiday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey guys, before I send you on your way, I've been taking a lot of photos on this trip. I'm going to throw some of my favorite ones here on the end screen. Up to you if you want to look at them or not. I'll see you guys in the next one either way. Peace.